The pass to Lucas. It's 11 in the second half.
Intelligent.
Hill again.
He's been on the money with his game.
Outside Hill. Dial the screen. And it's Evans in the corner. It's back to Hill. Here's Lucas. Good on the triple. Lucas has got 19 points.
Well, they're in great position here, and it's thanks in large part to their three-point shooting.
You called that right. They are lighting it up from behind the arc this half.
Smith dishes to Johnson. Releases. Back to Smith. Fade away. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Smith's got 42 in the game.
Got to give him a lot of credit for the way he's played personally, trying to bring him.
The screen. And it's Hill penetrating. And the wide open shot from Evans. And the Pacers another three.
And now both of these clubs really in a groove here.
Already a high-scoring game, but it has become an offensive showcase down the stretch.
Ariza outside. Feeds it to Smith. Johnson for three. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Something starting to click for this team, guys. You can feel it. The three-pointers are dropping. Their offense is flowing.
They've had a great second half from long range.
Smith against Lucas. Outside Hill. On the wing, Evans. And again, it's Indiana. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Johnson kicks to Smith. Ariza passes to Smith. And another three for Houston.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
On the wing, Hill. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And that's Evans penetrating. Takes the 13-footer. The shot misses. And the Rockets take it the other way.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game. They're doing their best to erase the deficit here with some smart passes and some good shooting. I mean, those two things go hand.
Dialed in from long range. I like it.
James Harden, he's checked in for Smith. And Rodriguez is subbed in for Johnson. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they're playing with so much energy offensively. The ball is really moving.
It's been an excellent game we've seen from Julius Randle. He has 11 points.
Julius Randle. 2 shots.
Smith checked in for the Rockets. That one is no good. Pacers leading by 3. It's stolen by Randle. Smith kicks to Howard, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just a tough D. It was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Pacers?
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
The other thing they're doing, guys, is forcing turnovers and then creating points offensively as a result.
Rodriguez against Hill. Here's Smith. Good, and Rodriguez gets the assist. Smith's got 47 points.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Here's Brown. Gets the White House.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Rockets trail by 4. Smith with a screen on Hill. Screen by Smith. Rodriguez goes in. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. 14 points for Julius Randle.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Hill kicks to Brown. The screen from Brown. Dishes it to Hill. For the three. It's rebounded by Houston. Ariza's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Rodriguez passes it to Ariza. Now here is Smith. Rodriguez left side. 6 to shoot. To tie it up. And it's Roy Hibbert with the rebound. Hibbert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. George dishes to Lucas. And stolen by Ariza. Howard with a screen on George. Rodriguez passes to Smith. Rodriguez outside. Ariza kicks to Howard to take the lead. Here's Randle. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Hill dishes to Brown. Taken away by Rodriguez. Now Smith. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. The Pacers have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Lucas. It's rebounded by Houston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
16 seconds on shot clock. 16.
Smith wide open. He fires. And he nails that one right through the net. Smith's got 49 points in the game. Indiana's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Howard with the steal. He kicks to Smith. Ring shot on the way. Excellent D there from George.
You know, when the shot's not there for you, you've just got to recognize it and move the ball on.
Yeah, I think he had tunnel vision right there. His only thought was to shoot it, no matter what else was going on.
Howard, that's good.
You got to like the way they've come out here in the second half. They're starting to knock down shots with regularity.
Yeah, and any team will take that. I mean, if you're shooting over 50%, it usually means you're moving the ball, you're getting good looks on the shots you want. And I think they just got to continue to play smart and play together just like they've been doing to keep the lead.
Here's Smith with the stuff.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yeah, you got that right.
Hill kicks to Hibbert. Smith against Lucas.
Their offense seems completely out of sync here. They're on the wrong end of a big run.
And then at the other end, it's been bucket after bucket after bucket, giving up a huge run here.
Really nice possession there. Their focus has never wavered as this game has unfolded.
And with time running down here in the fourth, they may need to add only a few more points to their lead to put it away.
Hill kicks to Lucas. Hibbert with a screen on Smith. Lucas the pass to Hibbert. The kick out to Hill. Just 5 on the clock. Teardrop shot. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Houston leading by 9. Ariza with it. He's picked up by Hill. Ariza dishes to Howard. The feed to Smith. The pass to Ariza. All alone. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 4 assists now tonight.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
Yeah, it's something we haven't seen much of.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
That's pretty much how this game has gone. They've controlled the boards and looked to come away with the win right here.
And another three for Houston.
You know, he's showing. Some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Hill kicks to Lucas. Here's George. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Clark, if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Amen. I think that's the best option.
Ariza goes in. Randall passes to Smith. Smith throwing the double team. Again, the Rockets score.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Pacers trail by 16. Outside Hill. Brown sets a screen for Hill. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Hill's got 9 points here in the second half.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
The dish to Smith. Good, and Rodriguez gets the assist. 62 points for Smith.
Well, what we saw here tonight is one team just had everything going for it, and the other didn't. Huge margin of victory for Houston.
You know, Clark, when you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Well, you said it all there, Kevin. They were lethal from behind the arc.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
Well, I think they're very motivated to come in tonight and win after losing the first game against them this season.
Without question. I mean, they had this date circled on the calendar for redemption. I mean, you never want to lose 2 games and be swept, and it can be harder in an East-West game than playing against teams in your own conference. So this is a big win for them.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for Smith. He was doing everything right, and the points seemed to come in bunches. He definitely had the hot hand.
Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin and Steve. I mean, everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
It makes it so much tougher to defend, too, when you have to account for all 5 offensive players, and the ball just moves so quickly. Tough to defend that. Quick hands on the steal, quick feet on the break.
Costly mistake to fork that ball over and then not get back on D.
Rodriguez passes to Smith. A three-pointer, no good. George with the ball. Hill kicks to Hibbert. High post shot. Here's Lucas. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
Well, you guys came into the fourth quarter trailing, but were able to make up every bit of it. Was this a game you were just determined not to let go of?
I wouldn't allow us to let go of this game because I never let go of anything. Yo, this is one book I read that had a sad ending. Yo, I reread it like 50 times since then, hoping for a different outcome. It hasn't changed yet, but I'm not giving up on it, just like I didn't give up tonight.
You earned every bit of this win. Congratulations. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you very much. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game. There is nothing like. Here we go with Damian Lillard. He'll have 60 seconds to shoot 25 shots from beyond the arc, and Clark, that works out to about 2, so he's got 19 points. Now that's how you do it. Outstanding focus throughout the round.
Yeah, didn't look good there for a while, but give him credit for overcoming that slow start to turn things around.
So it's Klay Thompson ready to start. So here's Jennings now. One point. Can't get the money ball. His 5th consecutive miss.
Now he's starting to struggle.
He's losing his way here. That's 7 misses in a row.
Boy, a little raggedy out of the gates here.
That makes it 10 in a row. It's getting worse. It's all just gone to pieces here. 11 consecutive misses. 2 points. He posts a total of just 7 points. He was not himself at all out there that time, guys.
Well, at his worst point, guys, I hate to rattle off this number because it's ugly, but he missed 12 straight shots. That was really tough to watch.
So often we see just a few misses in a row totally derail the play. It has that snowball effect if you let it.
Yeah, and that's all the more reason that your only thought as a shooter can be on your next shot, not the previous one, but that's much easier said than done.
He needs 3 more points.
Three more points to stay in contention. He's got 5. Now with 6. 7 points.
Well, at this point,
he completes the round with 13 points. Well, a very respectable performance from him there, guys.
There were a few ups and downs, but overall, it turned out to be a fairly decent round.
Yeah, I'd give him kind of a B+ for that one.
So we'll see Mr. Clutch wrapping up the qualifying round. He knows there's nobody coming after him. He knows the score to beat.
You know, for his career, not an especially accurate three-point shooter, Kevin. Here we go, one final chance for somebody to punch their ticket to the final.
Well, he's aware of exactly what it's going to take to get there. But he can't get hurried. He can't be doing the math in his head, Clark. He's got to just settle in, take his shots, and try to relax as best he can.
7 points more to stay alive. 9 points. He's got 10.
That stroke is looking honey sweet. 2 more and he moves on.
One more to stay alive. One last rack remains. That one ties him up for 3rd.
That gets him into the 3rd hole and books him a place in the final.
Couldn't finish it off, but still put up an impressive number. He finishes the round with 17 points. That was a nice piece of shooting we saw from him out there.
Right from the opening rack, he was on the roll. Got himself immediately into a groove.
Lillard's got one of the bets, so it's Klay Thompson ready to start here. He squeaked into this round with the lowest qualifying score so far. He's the first one. The round ends, and he's got 19. His stroke looked terrific in that round, guys.
That's a well-earned and well-deserved score. He found his rhythm, and he kept his rhythm.
Yeah, and given the look on his face throughout that round, guys, I'd say he's taking this contest very seriously.
So we'll see Mr. Clutch.
And, Steve, you know that it's crucial to stay as loose and as relaxed and as comfortable as possible heading into the round.
Yeah, I thought my first couple of times in this competition, Clark, I was way too tense. And when I finally won it in my 4th try, it was because I really didn't have any expectations. I came in just wanted to have fun, and I did have fun because I won.
6, 7 points.
He's only got a cushion of 2 more misses, guys. No more than that.
10 points on the board. 8 more points for him to tie it up. Chalk it up. His 4th in a row. Oh, and with that miss, he's out.
Unlucky here in the final round.
Yeah, just couldn't get any momentum moving forward.
Oh, boy. He posts a score of 14. Here we go with Damian Lillard. We've reached the climax. He's got one last shot to go home with the trophy.
You definitely want to try.
And that brings the three-point contest to a close. Coming out on top of the kind of field we had here tonight says so much about our champion this year.
Now, how much fun was that? That could be the highlight of this year's All-Star festivities, guys.
Well, for me, Clark, the three-point contest usually is. I was just happy to have a ringside seat for it.
Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And here we go, the battle between conferences. It's East versus West, where the Miami Heat will be looking to make a statement. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took out